All right. Well, good evening, folks. Today's date, June 6, 2014. Good to see you guys here. So this is the weekly Sunday evening weather chat. So if you guys have any weather questions, post your questions in here, and we will get this thing started off. I just got the time lapse running. I'm running about a minute behind schedule normally, but I want to get time lapse of the sun setting. There's some high cirrus clouds moving in, and I wanted to actually get those on the time lapse. So for anybody in here, you guys can post your questions, and I will be answering those as we go along. For right now, though, I am going to grab a quick screen grab of the chat, because I always like to include those tonight. Weather chat today from Bradley Combs saying, yep, doing it right now. Let's get Bradley on here. Let's send him the link. Bradley wants to get in this chat. I'm gonna send him the link. All right, so let's respond to Bradley real quick. Bradley. All right, so tweet. Let's go screen grab real quick. All right, so let's see here. Let's go full screen. I like when that thing. If this is full screen, I'll have so much easier. Pull it up there, 10. All right, go to Paint real quick. Wham, bam. File, save as, JPEG, untitled JPEG, done. Come join my live weather chat right now on YouTube, yo. All right, so if you guys have any questions, you guys can tweet me. Tweeting me is the fastest way of getting your questions to me. You can tweet me at AndrewWSYX6, or if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and just comment on the YouTube page, and you can leave the questions there. Oh, I lost the link. Bradley Combs, are you in here? All right. So again, if you guys have questions, you guys can either tweet those to me at AndrewWSYX6, or you guys can go ahead and just comment on the YouTube page, and you guys can leave your comments there, your thoughts. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. I was off last night. I went to a wedding up in Cleveland, so yeah, that's what I was up to. Tweet, hit select all. The lighting is not the greatest in here. All right, so let's put this over on Facebook as well real quick so that we can get some more people in here. Burp, burp, burp. Carol Hooper just tweeting a selfie of herself. All right, any other comments coming in? Pedro saying, hey, Pedro's question of the week. Every week I can count on Pedro to ask the exact same question. How will this week look like? This week will look not too bad. Monday is going to be probably one of the best pool days of the entire week, driest throughout the entire day. But we will be dealing with some rain Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even a little bit early Friday. We'll have a storm pushing its way through the entire middle of the week, and it's going to be scattered. So if you have any plans outside this week, I think the best day to do those, let's say you need to do some planning, some whatever, I think Monday's the best day to do anything outside, especially like a pool day if you want to have a pool day. So yeah. So again, we're doing this thing live. You guys have any questions, go ahead and all right, so I'm going to do copy. Whoops, undo that. Copy. Post. Let's share that over on the other pages. All right, so I'm going to share this over on the ABC page real quick. 9:15 p.m. All right, so I'm posting this on the ABC page right now. So I'm going to go check the YouTube page here in 1 second. So if you guys have any questions, post them on the YouTube page, or you guys can tweet those to me, Andrew WSYX6, and I can respond to those pretty quickly. But again, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, again, we're doing this live. So if I get any questions during this, I'll be answering all the questions on there. To the video chat. Copy, share. I'm going to post that on that Fox page as well real quick. I'll try to get a decent amount of people in here tonight. All right, so again, if you guys have any questions, you guys can post those. I know I've said this a couple of times for anybody just joining, though. You guys can post your questions on the YouTube page or tweet those to me, or if you guys saw this link on the Facebook, you guys can just leave it there and I will see those. All right, so nothing new coming in on Twitter right now, so let's check out the YouTube. So Bradley saying, what would you do? What would you like to watch on YouTube? I have trouble with signing in. Here, what do you like to watch on YouTube? What do I like to watch on YouTube? I'll tell you one thing I like to watch. So my Android, I have two phones. I have an Apple phone for my work phone. I have this is an iPhone 5S, and then I have a Galaxy S3 for my personal phone. And I was having some issues with this. I kept getting some weird error with the A-Core process. I don't know what it is. But it kept crashing with certain programs, so I had to do a lot of research to try to figure out what it was, what was crashing, why it was doing it. For something, it had to do with like syncing up the contacts. So I don't know if one of my contacts is corrupt. So, but that's what I was looking at that on YouTube earlier. So you're asking, what do I like to watch on YouTube? I watch how-to videos. I mean, there's a lot of really cool how-to videos on YouTube. Of course, you have to keep in mind some of these. Sometimes the people that are posting stuff may not actually be super knowledgeable. So take it with a grain of salt. Noah asking, do you watch Duck Dynasty? I have watched maybe 1 or 2 episodes. Not a lot. I've occasionally caught it, but I don't really follow Duck Dynasty. The 2 shows I'm watching right now, we have 2 on DVR, kind of ones that we're catching up from spring. Deadliest Catch, which is the Bering Sea, the crab fisherman, and then the other one that we're watching is catching up on is The Americans. So I've been watching those 2 shows lately. So I don't. There's not a whole lot. Summertime, they don't come out with a lot of new TV shows because a lot of people are outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Case in point, this evening, rain most of the day today. Now this evening's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so John Settle saying, why do tornadoes form on the southwest side of the storm? The main reason for that is because that is where they're going to have the most potential energy. So they're pulling in all that warm, moist air, and that's where the updraft is going to be in the storm because you're going to be on the south side of the storm. You're going to, which theoretically is the warmest side of the storm because it's on the south side. So they're going to be on that south side where you're getting that warm updraft. You're getting the air to go into the storm. So cool. So if you guys have any questions, again, you guys can comment to those on the YouTube page or tweet me at Andrew WSYX6. I'm going to check Twitter real quick. Twitter's hopping. Looks like we have Dylan on Twitter right now. Twitter saying, or not Twitter, Dylan Moody saying, I'm here. How's your night? My night is good. I'm trying to get this cool time lapse of the sunset tonight. I'll show you guys. So hold on. I'm going to take you guys for a little flight. Whoa, where's that tangled up? All right, so we have these high, thin clouds coming in. The sun's right here right now. So it's going to move through these thin clouds. So I'm trying to record a pretty cool time lapse of the sunset tonight. So hopefully I'll have that on tonight for the 10 and 11 o'clock news. So you guys will have to watch for that tonight. But should be a pretty cool time lapse tonight. All right, so let's see here. Any other questions coming in on Facebook? All right. Nothing on there. No comments on Facebook just yet. I'm checking here, see if there's anything new coming in. Whoa! So this is a pretty crazy photo. Kathy posting this. I'll show it to you guys. Kathy saying the sun came out. It's a pretty crazy looking cat. That's pretty crazy. All right, so let's see. Looks like we have a decent amount of people in here. For anybody that's new, I do this chat every single Sunday night at 8:30. Normally go from about 8:30 to 9:15 because then I have to go record some radio hits for WTVN, Sunny 95. Sunday nights I do not do WCOL 92.3. I do those on Saturday nights, but do this till about 9:15. So if you guys have any questions, anybody new in here, you guys can comment on the YouTube page. I will be able to see the questions and I can respond to your guys' questions. Any weather questions you guys have, really anything goes. We kind of free for all here. All right, so let's see. What else do we have coming in? I don't see anything new on the YouTube page. I want to check out this real quick. Noah. Every single night, Noah asks the same question as well. I seem to get the same questions. I should just have preliminary answers already set up for these. So Noah asking, what do you have to drink and what did you have for dinner? I do not have anything to drink tonight. My water bottle, I melted my water bottle in the dishwasher last week. So I'm limping along without a water bottle right now. I have one that we picked up, but I don't know if it's going to be a good daily use water bottle. It was like $1. So nothing right now, Noah. For dinner, I had DiGiorno pizza. My wife made that for me. So I went home and had DiGiorno pizza since I live close enough. What do you when you're off work? I don't understand that, Pedro. I'm assuming you're asking what do I do when I'm off work? Go home, relax. I'm leaving for vacation on Friday, so I've been helping plan for that, get everything ready. So another thing I do is I restore and modify mopeds, so I like that. That's what I do in my free time a lot. Looks like we have a question coming in on Twitter right now. Fishing. Dylan saying he's fishing. Dylan saying his day was good until the rain came in. It's a good picture of fishing there, Noah. Or I'm sorry, Dylan. All right, so it's not coming through on here yet. So a couple of questions. John Suttle's asking on YouTube, what's the difference between a funnel cloud and a tornado? That's very simple. The only difference between the two is a funnel cloud is on the ground. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Funnel cloud is in the air. Tornado is when it's on the ground. So anytime if it's up in the air, it's not connected to the ground at all. There's no damage on the ground. It's a funnel. As soon as there is damage, as soon as those winds come in contact with the surface or anything connected to the surface, if it's a tree, power lines, then it's a tornado. If there is any damage, if the winds come in contact with anything on the surface, that's when it becomes a tornado. Bradley Combs saying, will Hardin get storms Wednesday or will it pass us again? This week we're looking at scattered showers and storms Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But what we're not really expecting this week is a good chance for severe weather. Just because we don't have all the ingredients there this week. It'll be kind of warm. We'll have some decent chances for maybe some thunderstorms, but we're not looking at any significant chance for outbreaks of any severe weather. So we will be dealing with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the middle part of the week, but not expecting any significant severe weather. All right, so let's see here. I'm checking out Facebook. I don't know if it's changed for you guys. If you guys ever go to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Andrew Michael ABC6 Fox 28, they changed it some, and you you can't see as much anymore. It's weird. It's very, very, very weird. It's weird, so I can't see stuff as much anymore. All right, so let's check out Twitter. Don't see anything new coming in on there right now. All right, so I'll go back over to YouTube. Correction, what do you do when you're off work? So yeah, I've been preparing for vacation. So that's kind of another good point, Pedro. I'll get back to the question. So just so you guys know, I will be on vacation next Sunday and the Sunday after that. So I will not be doing a live chat again until the 29th. Unless there's any severe weather this week, which again we're not expecting anything major. So I will I'll post the link to the 29th one as well. But leaving for vacation, which I have to update my blog. Oh, I got pizza on my shirt. What you guys get to see from behind the scenes. I got pizza sauce on my shirt. So frustrating. I don't think my jacket will show it. We'll see if you'll be able to see with my jacket or not. Hold on. So let's see here. So frustrating. So if I have this, you can't see it. You can't see it. Because the closest place that the stain is would be like all the way over here. So you won't see it on TV. No big deal. I'm just gonna have to get rid of the stains later. Luckily they're not too big of stains, but there you go. All right. Noah asking, has the studio lost power during severe? And do you have to ever go home to comfort your wife during severe storms? Noah, the answer is we've never lost power in the studio. We have a generator, a backup generator. So if there would be a power loss, and they test it once a week, and that thing is loud. So we have a generator to kick on as soon as power would be lost. Normally, if they know severe weather's coming through or an ice storm or something like that, they'll fire up the generator already in advance just so we're ready to go, and we have some backup battery power units to kind of keep us during that limbo time. So we've never actually lost electricity here in the studio because of weather. Do you ever go home to comfort your wife during severe storms? I do not. I just make sure to tell her, stay alert, turn on the NOAA weather radio in case there's any warnings. But she'll watch the newscast if we're on going wall-to-wall with coverage. So that's a good question. All right, I'm going to refresh the Facebook page real quick. Don't see anything new there. No new comments. Check out these shares. No comments on there, so let's check out Twitter real quick. Nothing new on Twitter. Again, if you guys are on Twitter, Twitter's the fastest way of asking me a question. It's twitter.com/AndrewWSYX6. So, all right, back to YouTube. See if there's any questions there. Don't see anything new on there. So yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a pretty nice evening tonight. It's the rain's kicking its way out of here, so tomorrow, if anybody has any plans, it should be a really nice day again to hit the pool, do something outside, and take advantage of it for sure. So let's see here. I'm getting this all set up and setting up the next chat that I have coming up, the 28th. Did I say the 28th? 29th. 29th. So I'm posting the link right now on the YouTube page, so if you guys go to my YouTube page, you guys can see it. So yeah, let me know any other questions from you guys, because I'll be answering those for you guys till we'll keep this going. We normally go, like we said, till about 9:15, but things start tailing off a little bit. We might end it a little bit sooner. Go record the radio hits a little bit earlier. 9:15, 29th, create event. Cool. So if you guys go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/AndrewWSYX6, you'll be able to see the 29th live event already there. What do you guys do while on break? Well, we go eat, use the restroom, make a couple phone calls, family, whatever. About what anyone else would do while they're on break. Enjoy the beautiful evening. All right, so let's see if we have any other questions coming in. Nothing on Facebook. Surprising. All right, so let's go back. I'm going to check this out real quick. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we might end this a little bit early tonight. Try to keep this going. It looks like I will be filling in for Bill Kelly tomorrow night. He is, I guess, sick. So I'll be filling in for him. Yeah, nothing new coming in on there. All right, let's check out this one more time. Pedro asking, what are the temperatures this week? 80 for tomorrow, and then low to mid 80s for the entire rest of the week for the highs. Tonight's low of 57 will be one of the coolest nights this week, and then we're in the 60s for most of the lows the rest of the week. Bradley saying 200 days till Christmas, LOL. Noah asked, where'd it go? All right. What's the weirdest question anyone has ever asked you on here? That question was the weirdest question. What's the weirdest question anyone's ever asked me? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that one would be. My tower cam's going out of focus a little bit. Dang it. Sunset's here in 4 minutes. Weirdest question. I can't think of the weirdest question. I'd have to go back and look at them all again. I don't know. Coke or Pepsi from Noah? Coke. That's the weirdest question right there, Noah. Can you have a thunderstorm with no lightning from John Suttles? Nope, you have to have lightning for thunder. Just that. All it is just the lightning bolt happens, you have that big just surge of energy, and you get the thunder because it expands the air so much right there, because it heats up so much right around that lightning bolt. That's what you hear as thunder, is that expansion of air real quick because of the lightning, just how hot it is. So good question, John. Nope, you absolutely need the lightning for thunder. Cannot have one without the other. I guess you could have, well, even if you like zap yourself on, like you're walking on carpet and you zap yourself on the door handle, you still can hear that little, all that is thunder, just super tiny small. So there you go. Let's check out Twitter one more time. Again, nothing coming in on Twitter. Dylan just sent me a message. Thank you, Dylan. Any allergy reports this week? I did the allergy report during the 6 o'clock news. This tower cam going out of focus is really bothering me. Gotta fix that. Today wasn't too bad. Tomorrow we'll bounce back up in the medium range. It's grasses, mulberry, and walnut right now. So those are the big problems. Or it's grasses, walnuts, and mulberries. So yeah, that's the problems with any allergies this week. All right, I'm gonna check this one more time. Don't see any other new questions coming in on Facebook, so I'm gonna pull the plug on that. Can you calculate how hot lightning is? There's probably not really. Lightning happens so fast you can't get a sensor in it. I know that they've tried to, because what they can do is they can try to attract lightning. I'm not going to go into that because I don't think that it's a safe thing for me to broadcast how they do it. But the hard part is that it's so instantaneous, and there's different degrees of how hot it is. It's kind of like a fire. If you're an inch away from it, it's going to be a certain temperature, but once you're in it, it's going to be another temperature. I know they've it can get up to about 50,000 degrees, which is 5 times hotter than the sun. And that's just kind of a number that they've thrown around. I don't know if that's actually been recorded with instrumentation, but I know that's kind of the number that they throw around. What's the funniest prank you've ever done or seen? Well, last year in the summer, I was filling in the morning show, and I scared Carolyn Brooke. So, all right, well, the questions kind of have teetered away from weather a little bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the plug on this tonight. Thanks for everyone coming out with your questions. Again, these weather chats are here every Sunday night that I am here doing the weather. I'm off the next 2 Sundays. I will be back by next 2 weeks, so I'll see you guys then. But again, thanks everyone swinging by with the weather questions. Really appreciate you guys taking some time out here on your Sunday evenings, and I'll see you guys back in about 2 weeks. So have a great weeks. I'll see you guys